Our entertainment reporter already told us that one of his interviews for this movie was one of his favorites.
Well, now Jim Ferguson is telling us he sat down with a Victoria's Secrets model. Wow, you have a really tough job, Jim.
Well, thank you. Yeah, in that A$AP Rocky interview, that was kind of special, wasn't it?
Very cool, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, today, leave it to Forrest Whitaker, who produced and does the narration for the coming-of-age comedy drama Dope. That he cast people, no names, that done very little work. And the two people we're going to talk to, Chanel Iman, you know, Harper Bazaar, she's one of the top 10 models in the world. And she has an unusual scene in this movie. And I also talked to Quincy Brown, who's an actor, director, also a model and a singer. He's done, you know, some bit parts in movies, but they play brother sister in the movie Dope. Unusual characters, and it's another fun interview. Would you both agree with me, a question for both of you, that Dope, this film Dope, is a unique coming-of-age comedy?
Oh,
unique being the key word.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with you on that, just because it's very colorful, you know, and there's so many things that goes on, you know, in this movie that really completes itself in the end, and everything just makes sense. And I think the way we displayed it, you know, no matter what age, color you are, you'll be able to understand it.
It's universal.
Very, very.
And, you know, Forrest Whitaker, I asked him about the narration, the producer, and he said, in a beautiful answer, he said, I felt like I was framing the story, putting it in a frame with his narration at the beginning and the end. Yeah. Chanel, you have some difficult scenes.
You think it's difficult? I think it was fun. It's not very difficult.
But you made them fun, I'm sure, you know.
Yeah.
But you got a chance to get messed up, especially with Shamik.
Yeah, so it's like I just try not to overthink things and I just went for it.
Was it a nice change for you in a way, instead of posing for pictures and always looking so good?
Yeah, it was definitely a great opportunity and a great challenge for me as, you know, a model turned actress, and I took this role because Lily is very edgy and she's wild and free, and you know, it was the perfect part for me to play.
Oh, you do it so well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Quincy, tell me that you're different than your character, Jaleel?
Yeah, Jaleel. Yeah, Jaleel's, you know, he's a bit much. He's a bit extra at times, you know, especially because he feels that if he has something extra to prove, and, you know, that's kind of putting on this extra front of this gangster that, you know, really the way he was raised wasn't what he is, you know, today, you know. So, you know, when you kind of transition from being that private school raised and then, you know, all of a sudden you want to be this gangster, sometimes challenges are going to come your way, and, you know.
I thought one of his biggest challenges was taking care of his little sister, Lily.
Right, yeah, because she's a handful already.
Yeah, but he didn't really take good care of me in the film.
No, he doesn't. He turns his back a little bit at what you're doing,
yeah.
You know. I just saw this whole cast, Rick directing it. I didn't see, and I'm a critic, a bad performance.
Oh, man, thank you so much.
Really? I mean, you look at this whole cast and what they contributed to the film, there's not a bad performance, you know.
I think it's because, like, we all have this really cool, great bonds, you know. We built a friendship, and, you know, Rick allowed us to just have fun on set and, you know, just kind of do what we wanted, and we all are just, like...
Yeah, and the soul of the movie, the heart of it is trying to identify who you really are. I used to teach 12th grade high school government, and kids would come up to me, they're graduating, Mr. Ferguson, where do I go? Who am I? You know what I mean? That's what this story is about, I think, you know. Okay, all right.
They were really cute.
Yeah, and they're good in the movie, too, you know, and I meant that. There was one bad performance, and A$AP Rocky, as we met, he is going to be another Denzel Washington. I make that prediction.
Wow, that's a big prediction.
Yeah.
But you're usually pretty accurate on your predictions.
Watch for this guy.
I'm interested
yeah,
to
he's
see.
more than a rap singer, believe me. Yeah, and you know, these people have never done junkets before or done interviews like that, so it was new for them, and I thought they did a good job. Yeah. Forrest Whitaker.
You did a good job.
Well, thank you. Yeah, this Friday we have Mr. Whitaker. I call him Mr. Whitaker because he's so versatile as an actor, performer, won an Oscar, director, producer. And we have the young man who's the star in the movie, Shamik Moore, who plays the young man wants to go to Harvard, but he's at high school in Inglewood, you know?
Yeah.
And what are his chances? And it's a surprisingly good movie, and I'm not surprised that it did so well at the Sundance Film Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when does this open?
It opens Friday.
This
coming
Friday.
Friday, when we have Forrest Whitaker and the star of the movie. I don't know if Alex used it, but there was a picture of me in the bike gang.
Really?
He was going to use that as a. We may use it on Friday. I think we
Yeah.
will. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make
I'm in the bike gang. So.
We'll make sure we get that picture in there, Jim.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. I can't wait to see what Forrest has to say.
Well, thank you, and Tina and Heather. Always fun to be here with you guys.